Tonight on My Fair Brady.
While on The Surreal Life, I had the good fortune of meeting Adrianne Curry. And we're now living in a committed relationship.
You're a dirty, dirty girl.
Our sex life is never boring. It's been bad, I'm gonna really let him know. We're gonna have fun.
To make our relationship work, Adrianne needs to grow and mature. I want somebody who's able to take care of their own affairs.
I don't even have that many gowns. I'm not wearing go-go pants. I got my period coming, I'm bloated.
So I think she should move out.
You know what you're getting yourself into, so quit bitching about it. I think he just can't make up his mind. But it's like my clock's ticking. I want to start a family. Right, or get off the pot.
I want to kiss Cris too, please.
I saw Cris shove his tongue down one of my best friend's throats. Oh, God. I'm like emotionally broken down from the
No, but let's not keep reliving it.
Just keep digging at it, digging at it, digging at it.
It was just last night.
Oh, we're having lunch tomorrow with Florence.
What? Florence is coming over to judge me.
This is a behavior that you want to lose as quickly as you can, and that's passive-aggressive.
I definitely felt a little bit gained up on.
If she stays here, you're doomed.
Adrianne is going to have to move out.
If, I move out, our relationship will just slowly fall apart. I'm not stupid.
His TV family, you all know. She won some reality show. Now how far will their love go? My Fair Brady. Even though she talks some trash, she has got a model's ass. Wow, they both have nasty gas. My Fair Brady. Did you know she's half his age? Before he knows it, things have changed. Now she wants to get engaged. My Fair Brady.
My name's Christopher Knight. Most of the audience will recognize me as a former member of the Brady Bunch.
Being a Brady is a very tough thing to live up to because you can't possibly be that perfect. For the last 19 years, I've been working in the high-tech industry as an entrepreneur. Got burned out and decided recently to re-enter the entertainment industry. Most recently, I was in The Surreal Life. While on The Surreal Life, I had the good fortune of meeting Adrianne Curry, and my life has been changed completely ever since.
Hi, my name is Adrianne Curry, and you may remember me from The Surreal Life 4 and America's Next Top Model Season 1, and I won it. I'm from Joliet, Illinois. It's lovingly known as Prison Town. And my life growing up was full of trials. I got addicted to drugs, dropped out of high school, cleaned myself up about now 4 years ago, and things have only gone uphill since. I'm cold. Met Cris on The Surreal Life, and I was just infatuated with the man. I think he's the most beautiful man I've ever met. I want Cris.
She had her sights set on me, but I thought the age differential between the two of us, which is 25 years, was immense. And though I tried to withstand her advances,
Yay, we're leaving this house and I get to you.
She's so vociferous.
resistance was futile.
I'm in love with a Brady.
A new reality.
We're now living in a committed relationship, and Adrianne is living with me in my home. And to be honest, I've never felt happier, more alive, and more chaotic.
Check it out. In my dream where I got burned alive, it was your two ex-wives that did it. I'm not kidding. I don't know what they look like, but they burnt me alive. oh yeah. You wouldn't help me. That's what sucked. I was like, I thought you hated these bitches.
You know, you want me, you gotta fight my exes.
Fight people for me. I've never been so attracted to somebody, and I deeply love him.
I just love you so much.
I love you too.
You're just crazy.
It's crazy. I've never had a relationship like this.
You know I love you more than anything.
Are you ever gonna remove those eyelashes? Because every time I walk by that table, I think of caterpillar.
It's been a little challenging living with him.
They've been there for like a month.
I think they complement the table well. Cris will never ever lighten up about how everything needs to be in place and order and perfect and dust-free and anal.
Every fork set has two sizes. One's a solid fork and one's the thinner fork.
It's hard, you know. I'm more of a free spirit. He's more formulated and tied down. This is all a product of living with you.
Adrianne is pretty much a wild child. She can be described as anything but tidy.
I threw your bathroom in the wash. I mean, that thing's absolutely filthy.
We're complete opposites, but it works. And do you have a birthday card?
Here, look through these. See if there's anything here that's,
Okay. Today is Jane Whelan's birthday party. Jane Whelan is my beloved friend.
Let's be friends, let's be friends, let's be friends.
From Surreal Life. If I didn't hook up with this bastard on the show, I would have went home with you, Jane Whelan.
I'm in second place. What is it? It smells like ass. It smells like Adrianne.
Dropped that.
She burps, I fart. She doesn't smell, I do.
Cris!
All's good. The party was just a lot of fun.
Make a wish!
Okay, what's my wish?
Do you want to eat your piece of cake off my boobs?
What do you think?
And then things started getting weird.
Put in my boobs and eat it.
And it seemed like a good idea, natural idea, for her to eat her cake off of Adrianne's.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
Look at those. These are the America's next top model. That's really good. God, that poo is good. Yeah.
I guess that's how you party when you're a go-go.
It won't end until there's vomit and tears and, you know, relationships falling apart and people hooking up, you know, like smoochie, 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 smoochie.
I gave Jane like a peck and I told her happy birthday. Gave her a peck. Happy birthday.
I want to kiss Cris too, please.
And then Jane informs me, I'd rather kiss your boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's tongue. Oh God. Coming up.
Did I kiss Jane? Not really.
And I look over and you're all like,
I have no interest in anyone else. I got my hands full with Adrianne.
Oh, we're having lunch tomorrow with Florence.
I have to meet Florence, AKA Mrs. Brady. I'm nervous. Today is Jane Whelan's birthday party. Today! Jane Whelan is my beloved friend from the Surreal
You know,
Life.
like smoochie, 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 smoochie. I want to kiss Cris too, please.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's tongue.
It's not tongue. It's totally not tongue, dude. Totally.
You guys are liars.
It is not
I
tongue.
just totally saw mouths open. I'm like,
You are such a... No, I would so admit if it was tongue. Was it tongue? You're so minty fresh, though.
So at this point, I'm like, you know what? It's time to go. Let's say goodbye to Jane and then let's go. I love you, Janie.
Is everything okay?
It's just been a really stressful day and I just want to go home. Okay, bye, everybody. You and Jane were totally Frenching. You guys are both liars.
Did I kiss Jane? Yes. As a reaction to the festive mood, I innocently thought this was all just a joke.
If her mouth is open and your mouth is open and you're trying to give her tongue, what is in between there that's gonna stop your tongue?
Frankly, I didn't think that Adrianne would take it so personally. I mean, I have no interest in anyone else. I got my hands full with Adrianne.
You suck.
I suck?
Yeah.
Honey, that's awful.
Big balls. Get off me. I'm not in cuddling mood.
I love you.
I love you. You were mean yesterday. Do you know that? This morning, I decided to address Christopher about the kissing situation with him. Oh my God, it's tongue.
Oh!
Get away, get away. I don't want to be by you. I don't want to be by you.
That's a joke.
I don't want to be by you. I don't want to be by you.
Don't go there.
Hey, I put up with a lot of your last night, and it was not cool. Not cool. No, not cool.
I'm having a hard time remembering the entire evening. It wasn't my intention, obviously, to hurt her.
Oh, okay. I see. You just be a I'm supposed to put up with it, but then you don't want to hear about it ever.
Shoot me. I was wrong. I'll take the blame. But at what point are you gonna stop shooting at me?
Good morning. I don't think it's.
No,
I'm like emotionally broken down from the.
No, but let's not keep reliving it. I mean, I want to.
No, do you know what I love about you? If it's something that has to do with you, you know, everybody has to just bow down and cater. But if it has to do with me, well, let's not relive it. It was just last night. I had to sleep on that all night and feel like crap. You tell me not to relive it. If this happened like a month ago, I'd understand. This is last night. But now because you made out with a girl, I get to make out with a guy.
No, you don't.
Why do you get to make out with a girl?
I didn't.
You did too, right in front of me.
She'll just keep digging at it, digging at it, and digging at it, and digging at it, and it's like, I don't know what I'm to do.
The party last night was interesting. Chris got drunk and tried to French kiss Jane Weedland. You're all like, and I'm like,
There's no tongue. Classic.
I'm right there.
I didn't tongue Jane.
All I want is a simple "I'm sorry" from Christopher.
You totally misunderstood that last night. I thought you were on board with the whole thing. It was a joke. Nothing happened. There's nothing behind it.
I know.
It's with a very good friend who I feel like is my sister.
Friend.
I was just seeing where she was coming from.
Oh, okay.
And it was again because like French kissing my sister.
But I'm not cool with that.
So all of what's going on inside your head?
How many people want to French kiss their sister, but their sister won't French kiss them back? I mean, he's 47 years old, but he doesn't act like it. He acts more like he's a child.
Oh, out of my mind. I don't know what to do about it. But I know that I gotta do something now.
I have no family out here. I have no base. And when we fight, I have nobody else to talk to. It's just when I'm going through a hard time, I need to talk about it. And a lot of the people who are the most important people in my life are thousands and thousands of miles away.
Hello.
Hello, darling. I could really use my friends right now. Sometimes I just get scared that maybe he doesn't feel the same way about me that I do about him. I don't know.
But maybe he's so used to not having to necessarily consider anybody else's feelings because everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is Cris Knight. So therefore, he can get away with a little more abnormal things than the average person can.
Dee is my best friend for a reason. Our opinions definitely aren't far off from each other. You know, my family's gonna see him, like, disrespect me like that. And, like, my grandma would just be devastated that I'm with a man that would sit there and try to make out with a girl right in front of me.
You know I've never been one to make anything about the age difference. You know that's something that's never bothered me because with everything me and you have been through and all that, older guys are the best for us. But the thing is that kind of sounds like something a 47-year-old doesn't do. You know what I mean?
It does sound like something a 47-year-old wouldn't do. All right, well, thank you for talking to me. I feel a lot better, and I love you very much. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
I love you too, girl. You can call me at any time, okay?
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I'm looking for a couple of dozen long stem roses, so it looks like this is them right here, right?
These come like 2 dozen to a bunch, but you can mix colors.
All right, why don't we do half and half, the white and the red?
This should make somebody happy.
Good. I think that the roses won't in themselves solve the problem, but you know, she'll take it as a meaningful gesture. Thank you. I came home and I planned something that Adrianne will truly appreciate. Hello, is this Florence?
Cris?
Florence is very important to me, and her opinion is important to me. Florence is mom, and she's also, even to me, she's an icon, you know? And I wanted to talk to Florence about Adrianne. You're obviously my go-to mama.
Exactly.
The original plan was for Adrianne to move out to LA, get a car, get yourself settled, find an apartment, and begin a life. It's 5 months, and there's no car, there's no apartment. And Florence is a therapist as well, which is gonna come in very handy. I would love for you to meet Adrianne.
I'd love to.
When do you have an opportunity?
Well, the only time is sometime tomorrow afternoon.
That'd be perfect. Oh, I look forward to this so much.
Oh, thanks, Cris.
Thank you for giving us the time.
I love you.
I love you too. This is something that I've been waiting to happen. So I was pleased that we were able to put it in the calendar and then unnerved that it was in the calendar. Adrianne is gonna love this. Maybe.
I'm home, Chrissy. Cris.
Yeah, come on up.
Come here. That's a whole minute. I don't want to cry. Can I just have a second? Thank you. You got me a little rose. Oh, baby. You wrote me a story. Chrissy wrote me an incredible card that came with the flowers. Very incredible. I've always told him that he's better at writing and talking on the phone than he is in person. You sweet bastard. Can we have sex tonight?
You can have a foot massage as well.
I'm hungry. Can we get food? Thank you. Oh, it's pretty. Ooh, I'm excited. Thank you. We get to the restaurant, and it was beautiful.
I'm noticing you're just really beautiful.
Shut up.
I'm a sucker for your face.
You're a handsome, debonair, fine piece of ass. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I tap that.
Here's to your eloquence.
And me tapping that. To us tapping it. Hey, mister, I fart so bad it burns my eyes, and then you don't even tell me you're gonna do it.
It has a way of taking the oxygen right out of the air.
Dude, you can out-fart my brothers, and for that, that's a feat in its own, okay? Yours are all SPDs.
Oh, we're having lunch tomorrow with Florence.
What?
I have to tell you, yeah.
I have to meet Florence, AKA Mrs. Brady, and I'm so nervous.
We're having lunch at our house.
I'm nervous.
She wants to know why it is that I have fallen for you, but you must be very special that I have.
You mean it, why you have fallen for me?
Yeah, no,
I feel like I have to impress everybody in Christopher's life. I have worked since the day I met you for a relationship.
Here we go again.
I got my period coming unloaded.
Here we go again.
Are you okay?
I'm nervous.
Thank you. So, we're having dinner, and I feel good.
This is so pretty. You're just really beautiful.
And then Cris decides to just shock the hell out of me.
Oh, we're having lunch tomorrow with Florence.
What?
I forgot to tell you, yeah. She wants to know why it is that I've fallen for you, but you must be very special that I have.
Why you have fallen for me? Cris informed me that Florence was coming over tomorrow, you know, to check me out. I thought maybe it'd be nicer to say Florence is coming over to meet you as opposed to Florence is coming over to judge you. She knows all about me, but she doesn't understand why you've fallen for me, but
Okay, well,
figure it out. Reword it then, because
Yes,
that's
I
just
need
what
to
it
reword
sounded
it.
like. I'm like, what? I kind of got a little defensive because for the last 7 months of our relationship, he has had his friends or family come to check me out, and I don't think I've done that to him yet. I'm nervous because I never got to meet your mommy, and I guess this is the closest thing you have to a mommy right now, and I'm nervous.
You can do it. You might not burp, though, around her.
That was a lovely dinner.
What is your view on relationships? In having a relationship with somebody, does it come free?
No, it doesn't come free at all. I have worked since the day I met you for a relationship. It seems like Cris loves who I might be as opposed to who I am. That meant we can't change each other. We can only love each other for who we are.
No, but we probably have the right to ask from each other that which we need.
All right, get off the pot soon.
Adrianne is a young, immature woman. She's irrepressible and impatient.
I'm extravagant. Everything's over the top with me.
I know. Do you think it can be forever? Do you think you have to reel that back in? Do you think that's part of a necessary growth pattern for you?
I don't know why Cris says some of the things that he says. I really don't. You know what? This is supposed to be a good night for me now. So it was bubble bath time. Why don't you join me in my bubbles?
Adrianne can get over things right away. Doesn't matter what went on prior. We go back and she's in the bubble bath. And Adrianne's naked. And you'll notice that the biggest smile on her face will be when she is naked.
Normally you would freak out about this. Why aren't you freaking out that I'm making all these bubbles? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, that jet was great. Look, it looks like I have a huge white You're really turning me on right now. Can I shake your balls now? Okay.
Jump in the shower.
You're a dirty, dirty girl.
If you don't take home the mother.
Yes, well,
And that's why she's coming over.
I'm not taking you to her. She's coming to us.
Can I wear the shirt when she comes over?
Honey, I can't tell you what you have to do.
What should I wear? Like, how should I dress?
Do you really want me to help you dress, or do you want to just go for it on your own?
I was definitely looking forward to meeting Florence. I mean, Christopher's mother had recently passed, and I knew that If anyone was a mother figure in his life that I should impress, it was probably her. I don't even have that many gowns. Here, Florence, nicotine, vodka, and caffeine. I'm not wearing ho go-go pants. I got my period coming, I'm bloated. I'm not comfortable showing my midriff.
Honey, you look great. Adrianne all of a sudden is in a panic, and, you know, we needed a break. No! Adrianne is a sexual creature. That is something that immediately makes us feel totally relaxed.
What do you say, thank you?
Thank you, Queen.
Of what?
Bubble Queen.
May you?
May I have what?
Another.
Another.
Say it.
Please, Bubble Queen, may I have another? Might you not hit my back the next time, Bubble Queen, when you do that?
But you want another?
I guess I do.
I'll use the furry side. Better.
Much better.
I beat the out of his ass.
Mistress Bubble Queen,
Yes?
when will it be my turn to swat you?
So what should I wear? The black thing.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So I'm gonna go check on the menu items and
What should I wear with this turquoise diamonds?
turquoise would be great.
Cris, I told you I'd do that.
I know, but you're busy, so.
Are you okay?
I'm nervous.
Florence represents sort of my family. I want to go right, and I feel very unsettled. Literally, that feeling that is butterflies, which I don't get. And I know the big issue is really Adrianne.
You're nervous because you think I'm gonna up. Just admit it. You never have faith in me to impress.
Oh, I have faith in you.
Then why are you sitting here nervous? I'm nervous because you're making me nervous because you're making me feel like I'm gonna do something wrong.
Uh-oh.
Florence really is a therapist.
This is a behavior that you want to lose as quickly as you can, and that's passive-aggressive.
Which is gonna perhaps come in very handy for a number of different reasons.
The fact of the matter is, she's 22 years old.
Felt a little tiny bit gained up on.
If she stays here, you're doomed.
Florence was coming over, you know, to check me out. If anyone was a mother figure in his life that I should impress, it was probably her.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Cris?
Does this sound like Florence?
There was a lot of anticipation and with Florence coming over, my nervousness and so forth. So when the doorbell finally rang and she was there was almost relief. It was like, good, now at least we can get this started.
How are you, Cris?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm so happy to see you and see your house and everything.
And meet Adrianne,
Oh, this is the
Hi,
infamous Adrianne.
the indomitable and infamous Adrianne.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? You look great.
Good. Oh, we're both in turquoise. Yeah.
Florence comes to the door, and my first thought in my head was, damn, she's still got it, man. She's a hottie. She's the woman that both of my brothers probably had many wet dreams over.
Come on in, let me welcome you to
Wow. Oh, wow, this is great.
Actually, it's been recently
Revamped.
revamped.
That's your,
That would be
Boudoir?
that's the living room.
We're right at the water.
oh, Cris, this is great. Wow. It's beautiful. I can see why you like it here.
I love it. Just open the door and let the outside in.
Good for
So
you.
tell me
How
what
do you
you
like
do
it, Adrianne?
This is absolutely nothing like the Midwest, if you've been.
Oh, I'm from the Midwest.
Yeah,
Where are you
I'm from Joliet, Illinois.
Where all the gangsters are from.
Yes, ma'am. That's where I'm
Joliet.
from.
Yeah.
Prison town.
So how are you guys doing? Are you, like,
Things are crazy. Florence is over to meet Adrianne, and perhaps she can help me decide about things in my life, and I trust her judgment.
Things have been pretty hectic. They kind of changed his entire house on him.
she's stunning, yeah.
You know something? I need some ice. Let me get some
How
ice.
did you wind up with? Okay.
Still trying to figure it out.
So how are you guys doing?
Just recently, Cris has been really stressed out. I feel bad because, like, I took away his comfort zone and made it look like Queer Eye for the Straight Guy came in here.
I was going to say, it looks very gay, Cris. Happy. The happy place.
Okay, I got both of you now.
Yeah.
She knows she wants children.
Yeah.
And that's an interesting thing for me because I thought I was beyond that.
Really?
I'm Italian. That's what we do. We procreate.
What are your goals, career-wise?
I really love animals, and because I don't have all the credentials I would need to be a biologist, I'd probably go into maybe zoology. I definitely felt a little bit out of my element. Very much like I was at a job interview trying to impress someone to get hired.
You don't want to be an actress?
I definitely would like to get into acting. I'm a Leo, and I'm naturally dramatic. And
She's got no self-editing technique to speak of. Brilliant for acting.
kind of wanted to just, you know, have normal conversation like normal people would the first time they met, but Dr. Flo was in the house.
Cris, usually his work will be first, then maybe relationship will be down here. For you and for me, because I'm very right brain, relationships always number one, family's number two, and you will always put yourself last just to preserve that relationship, which might not even be good for you. What creates great sex is tension, usually, but what creates great sex is great communication. And once you go to bed with somebody, you're hooked.
Lord. Are you in my head? What is going on?
Well, Florence really is a therapist, which is going to come in very handy for a number of different reasons.
Is it fair to say that it exhausts me? Because it does. When we start just talking about our relationship.
What do you mean, that exhausts you to talk about it?
We're talking about us, we're talking about old issues and us, and you know, I would like
He
to get...
considers old issues like 2 days ago when he made out with my friend in front of me. That's an old issue. I gotta forget about
We
that.
just talk about...
Wait. What was that? He made out
He tried to
with...
French kiss my friend at her birthday party when he was all drunk in front of me, but that's an old issue and it shouldn't be brought up anymore.
It's not fair.
Oh, Cris.
That is
Not
too
me,
fair.
and it's not fair, and you're
Any
right
other
there.
woman would have probably stood up, shoved their stiletto in your cornea, and then
No, I
walked
wouldn't have
away.
done that. I would have just said, see ya.
She brings up this freaking kiss with Jane. Like, Florence needs to hear about the kiss with Jane. She just wants to bury me with it. And in front of Florence.
It was comedic behavior as the way it was intended, and it was totally taken out of context, and I realized it's wrong.
Well, but you know, that's done.
It is.
Cris was a jerk.
And I will never do that again.
And
Thank you.
he knows that is not acceptable
And
behavior
and
for you.
You know what I asked her? What is this tied to? Because it keeps coming up.
I think it's tied to insecurity about the relationship because she doesn't know where the relationship is going. We're certainly not saying that he's perfect because his behavior can drive you insane. And this is a behavior that you want to lose as quickly as you can, and that's passive-aggressive. Because you might sabotage this relationship, but realize that obviously there are issues here that you have to either resolve or you become great friends.
I hate having to hear that. Do I want to develop even harder feelings for this man and get even more into him for him to be like, things aren't working and break my heart? Come here, I love you.
Are you crying?
Yeah, because I'm sensitive.
Okay, Cris, come over here and give me a tonguer.
I've learned better. Oh, you're lucky I learned that lesson.
I would have to say I couldn't get mad in this situation.
Hey, we're just going to go out here for a minute. Okay. So happy to have met you.
And I'm happy to have met
So much
you.
about you.
I've heard a lot.
You're
about
so
you.
beautiful.
And
Wow.
so are you. Like I said, God broke the mold, and I'll give you guys time. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Oh, she's so sweet. A baby.
Florence asked that I give her and Cris some time to be alone, so I decided just to go downstairs and have a smoke. After all that crap, I deserved a cigarette.
You know, from what I'm seeing is that you're both trying to change each other into what you wish each other.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to say that.
But I've known that, I mean, in part, when I first met her, was that, okay, well, you know, I have life like this, and there's certain things I'm not going to do. Perhaps she can fit into my world, but if she does, there's certain behaviors that she'll have to alter to fit better into that world, or she won't feel very comfortable. And I know I won't feel very comfortable.
You won't be comfortable. I assume you have great sex.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that might, you know, that was certainly the beginning in Genesis.
Chemistry.
We have good bedroom chemistry.
But the fact of the matter is, she's 22 years old. But for both your sakes, she needs to get her own place. That would be my advice.
Florence totally supported this plan that I had, which was Adrianne moving out, that she thought was just the excellent plan. And a car.
Oh, she didn't have a car?
No.
Oh.
Felt a little tiny bit gained up on, but I wasn't gonna let it bring me down.
Because I think if she stays here, you're doomed.
I think she's right. Adrianne is gonna have to move out.
Love you. Mwah.
Our relationship will just slowly fall apart. I'm not stupid.
Today, Florence is over for lunch, and she is entirely clear on Adrianne's youth and lack of independence.
The fact of the matter is, she's 22 years old. For both your sakes, she needs to get her own place. Because I think if she stays here, you're doomed.
I think she's right. If Adrianne and I are going to make things work, Adrianne is going to have to move out.
You deserve a healthy, and I stress that word, a healthy relationship.
I don't think me moving out will make our relationship stronger. I think it's such a huge step backwards in moving out. We work so much, we will never see each other. Our relationship will just slowly fall apart. I'm not stupid. I hope we meet in the future and we can talk all about you.
We will.
I mean, although I know a lot about you through him, and I grew curious because, I mean, I hate to say it, but the Brady Bunch wasn't so much my generation.
It's every generation.
Well, it's every generation, but my mom was like, don't watch TV, go outside and do something with your life. And that's what I did.
But next time, you and I can talk privately if you like.
Okay. What can I say? Florence comes over and she knows everything that our relationship needs. And I feel like he's just jumping onto that opinion. If you're confused in your head, keep it in your head until you figure it out.
Love you. Mwah. See there, see that sweet kiss?
No, it's no tongue.
Look.
And I have absolutely nothing against that. Bye, honey. Take care.
Call me.
Oh, well.
Oh, that ocean breeze.
I know, isn't it great? That's why we live here.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
All right, we need to go upstairs and clean up the food.
Let's clean.
Moving out represents a number of different things to me, and they're all different. To me, moving out means she gets more freedom to develop a life that's independent of mine. I see that that's vital, and I think, in my mind, she needs her own life so that we can have one together.
Are you done with this?
What?
This?
Yeah, I'm done with that.
I know how I feel about Cris. I've known how I felt about Cris since week 2. I knew he was the one. I don't know why Cris doesn't want to make him a commitment. What do you think if I change my hair?
Honey, you're beautiful. Your hair, I would like it any way you cut it. As long as you didn't have supercuts, do it.
Our communication needs a lot of improvement. We're not communicating well.
I just had supercuts do it.
And when we do talk, it's never about what we need to work on.
I'd rather go for supercuts. $14.95.
What I really wanted to say to her was that I adore coming home and knowing she's home. But I really believe that the success of our future together involves her living outside of my confines.
So after an extremely emotionally draining day with Dr. Flo, Cris and I probably need some relaxation time. So I decided, hey, he's been bad, I'm gonna really let him know. We're gonna have fun.
I was speechless. I was just totally speechless.
Bad.
I mean, it was like, it just cracked me up.
I just love you so much.
I love you too.
Please, Bubble Queen, may I have another?
This season on My Fair Brady.
I just adore her company.
So when she was born, you
Right,
went on a
right,
date?
right, pretty much.
Okay, that's depressing.
It hurts me to ask you to move out.
I love her, and I can't really live without her.
I don't want you to move out.
I think it's better for you to move out.
Okay.
I'm confused. I don't know.
I want to make a home with a fiance or a husband, not just some boyfriend that can leave me in 6 months.
A husband can leave you in 6 months.
He's so wishy-washy, up and down, and can't make a decision on something. We are going back to my hometown, Joliet, Illinois, because I need my father to approve of Cris. What do you want to tell me, Dad?
I want to know what was going on, how you feel about it.
He's wishy-washy. One day he wants to marry me and have my kids, and then the next day he wants me to move out.
Rick, Adrian's dad, he's a big guy and can do a lot of damage if you pissed him off.
Where do you see you and Adrianne at?
I'm serious about the woman.
You break my baby's heart and I'll come gunning for you. I'm that kind of guy.
We're going to Puerto Rico. I'm taking Adrian to Puerto Rico as a way of having some romance and relaxation.
I don't know where Puerto Rico is. I'm on the most amazing trip of my life. The only thing that I'm missing is being engaged. I'm not gonna lie to you, but for me, being with someone who doesn't know what they want, that's not what I want. If you can't make some sort of commitment, I should move on.
7 months is no time.
To some people, it's all the time in the world.
I don't know what to do about it.
I just have to think things through. Give me some time.
He's not going to make a commitment, and I feel that when I go back to LA, it's time to look for an apartment, and I realize this is the end.
You showed my picture, my penis picture to Jane. Can I get rid of it?
Okay, right now. Oh God, it's beautiful.
You didn't erase it.
It just told you. This picture erased. There's no longer a penis picture. There's your butt, which I'm not getting rid of. And look, there's you smashing a coconut.
Thank you very much.
No, I hate you. I'm seriously masturbated to that picture. Like 800 times when you were gone.